One of the first questions I often like to ask couples is, well, how did you meet?
My journey with Charlotte began with a swipe right on Tinder. And let me tell you, the Holy Spirit was with me that day.
Charlotte, wow. And a lot of her friends sitting here are gonna remember this, but Charlotte, Sharzi Pan, Sharina Boo, Charlotte in the toilet, Charlie Louise. We literally were walking the streets of New York when she was about 7 years old, and I went, Nancy, and she turned around and came back. Now, I have two other children, Christian and Caroline, who I always refer to as my bookends because they bookended Charlotte.
Charlotte grew up with a particular paranoia about people talking about it. We'd be holding the conversation about chicken nuggets, Buzz Lightyear, and Charlotte would inevitably say,
"Are you talking about me?"
we have to start by making one thing clear. Yes,
we're talking about you.
Even throughout her athletic career, Char always found the way to be in that main role. Always a softball pitcher, the goalie, but she always made it clear.
Y'all, I was really good. Wasn't I really good?
Dad, wasn't I good?
Charlotte, with your holy sacrament of marriage tomorrow, what you don't realize is you're also starting your beatification. Because marrying a Jones male is on the way to sainthood.
While Nick was praying for a hurricane that didn't happen so he would have a job, he worked for Domino's.
We tried, Charlotte, Mimi, we tried to get him to deliver to our house. We ordered pizza. We wanted it so bad. We wanted to give him a good tip, and we didn't get him.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Entitled, What Makes Nick Jones Great? AKA, What the Hell Made Charlotte Want to Marry Him?
Char, like, we have always been trauma queens. What is wrong with me? Like, you're hilarious. Every time, I'm dead. I don't even know. I forgot everything. But growing up, like, as your cousin, laughing, singing Jessica Simpson during the holidays. We're singing it tomorrow before you walk down the aisle. We are. We're gonna sing Jessica Simpson.
Die here. So pretty. Sorry, I'm so kiss. Oh no, I got a big kiss on her. Let's go see what you got.
All that's great, but what I really have to tell you that the most beautiful part of Charlotte today is her love of people and the way people relate to her. And Charlotte, I have to say that being proud of you and having you be the theatrical person that you are, grow into this next level in life where you got your degree from LSU School of Allied Health, and being the person that has learned how to deal with mental health is just one of the most proudest moments of my life.
I don't want to cry.
Okay. Beautiful. Love you.
You always want the best for others and have the biggest heart of anyone I know.
So, in your final act as a vocal, we cannot wait to see you tomorrow as the most stunning bride.
A Christmas obsessed girl, Shirley found her Saint Nick.
Now, I made a lot of comments about the Jones males, but I'll tell you something about him. Nick's what you call an old soul. He's kind, and quite honestly, you got the pick of the litter.
I have so loved the last 6 years of watching Charlotte and Nick grow. But what I love about Nick and what really touches me the most is his love and his dedication for my daughter.
We met for over a year talking about things, and it was wonderful stories. And I asked them, I said, what would you say to all of us here tonight about your marriage? What key words would you use as part of your marriage? And they said, consent. Through your journey, there's been a lot of consent already, and there's been a lot of love. The Holy Spirit's been working from day one because you've allowed that to happen, and it was important to you.
I, Samuel,
Hi, Charlotte.
take you, Charlotte,
Take you, Samuel.
Go ahead, let's say Nick.
Nick.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
to be my wife,
I promise to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
to love you and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
The journey that we've been through, I think, gives us a leg up on a lot of people that are getting married, because we've been through so much that really tested us, and we had a lot of opportunities to just walk away or go our separate ways, but we stuck together.
When Charlotte was struggling, I called Nick and said, listen, we love you with all our heart and soul. And I said, Nick, this is an opportunity if you need to move on. And he said, Mr. Vogel, I love your daughter with all of my heart and soul, and I will be with her the rest of my life, and I love her with all my heart and soul. As a father, I couldn't be prouder for the moment that I have tonight to stand here and know this is the right thing.
Father Steve, in my honor to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Samuel Nicholas Jones. Can you
It is with great pleasure that I announce to you Mr. and Mrs. Samuel Nicholas Jones.
Chasing a rhythm and a beat, I got everybody shaking.
They say you can't name a band after a high school medical emergency. But Twist Jones and the Funky Nuts have brought the house down multiple times at Battle of the Bands. They also say you can't find a girl to bring home from Loyola to your mother. But our family, 2 for 2.